to introduce all of you to a brother that I have known for a lot of years, over 35 years. Longer than some of you are old. And we have always been honest and truthful with one another in our work and in our efforts and in the things that we attempt to do. One of the first things that I remember about Dr. Khalil Al-Khalil was here in Los Angeles when we had a meeting, and the Muslims of African American descent and Sheikh Khalil, which is the name we were using for him then, but he's a doctorate now. He's a doctor now, having received a doctorate at USC. We formed together. We had a meeting, and we formed a group called the United Islamic Centers. United Islamic Centers. Brother Ayman Abdul Majid, he was a part of this meeting. Imam Sadiq was part of this meeting. Islamic Center was part of this meeting. And we began to have group meetings of a sort during that particular time. Dr. Khalil Al-Khalil has been a friend of the community for over 35 years, and he has opened many doors in Saudi Arabia and other places for Imam Muhammad and his traveling companion. He was a good friend of Imam Muhammad. He helped wherever he could, and he was received quite well in our community because of his relationship with our community, and he didn't have a problem with that. He's also the former Assistant Director of Islamic Affairs Office in the Saudi Arabian Embassy in Washington, D.C. He was assistant to Prince Mohammed Al-Faisal in Washington, D.C. He is the founder of King Fahd Mosque in Culver City. He supported our first attempt at building a masjid here, and he did what he could to see that it would happen. But a lot of things happened that I know and I don't know back then, and a lot of things happened that I don't, and the things that I don't know happen, I don't want to know. But there is one thing, and only one thing, that I would like for him to clear up for you. I'm already clear, but clear up for you. And I say it that way simply because there were some things said that amounted to backbiting and slander that has been going on for a long time, and it all because of a perception that people had of the relationship that began to, I should say, dissolve around 2000 or before the year 2000. So the only one that I know that could really give us a clarity on it is Dr. Khalil Al-Khalil.
Facts are facts. Rumors are rumors. Can't mix between facts and rumors. I was the liaison between this masjid, Imam Hassan, and Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in general. I was the liaison formally when I'm talking about when I was in the embassy. But my relation started with this community before becoming a diplomat, before coming in the embassy. That's why what Imam Hassan noticed and others noticed, that it's genuine. It had nothing to do with politics at all. It was really genuine. And at that time, I myself was in need for charity. I was helping the masajids, trying to, first of all, to be helped and to help. Because I believe in giving. I really believe in giving. So when you give, Allah gave you. Whether you are an individual or a house or or a group, when you give, Allah will give you. So don't be scared of something that you will lose. You just go and give. So again, Imam Hassan, yes, I'm in full agreement. And unfortunately, I didn't want to go into so many details, but unfortunately, the promise that has been done by the Saudi embassy was not fulfilled. I'll just put it this way, was not fulfilled, which means the money didn't come. Clear?
Yes, sir. Exactly.
I'm responsible for this. If there is something, it has to come through my hands. The promise was done. The promise was given by the Saudi embassy, was not carried on, wasn't fulfilled. Didn't come. The money didn't come. Unfortunately, even though I struggled. And it wasn't for something big, it was for something small, not in the masjid part. Imam Hassan, brothers here, sisters here, community here, and establishment here in Los Angeles has nothing to do with being really waiting for a long time and the money didn't come. The promise wasn't fulfilled. It has nothing to do with it. It is completely for reasons that back in the East in Washington. And not something also important, just foolish issues. Just some individuals who are mixed, who unfortunately are ignorant. So their views are different from your views or my views. Ignorance sometimes creates problems. Between countries, create problems between brothers and sisters, create problems between leaders and their followers, create problems between husband and wife, create problems between brothers and sisters. Big disease. Ignorance is the worst disease in the world. Believe me, I'm an educator. Yeah. Ignorance is bad, it's terrible.